Oh,
it was so good.
We only gonna go downhill from here.
That's the hype.
Let's
That's
go.
the hype.
Dude, that is the, I don't care, man, best top 8 video I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I love that, like, so Jobo is here. We took him out, so we thanked him by bringing him out for all the work he did. And it's so awesome because, like, everyone just reacted to everything.
Yeah.
And Jobo's back there, like, quiet, like, yo, oh, man. What's up, Jobo? He knows, man, he knows. And dude, 4 in the morning, because his program wasn't working right and making it work. So,
shout out to him.
Super shout out to Jobo Noob Dude, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic job.
So, very quickly, we're just going to talk about the top 8 before Jaden and Malachi start for losers. Basically, we got our, I think our 5 gods here at top 8 of PM at Olympus. We've got Junebug, we've got Thunder's Lane, we've got Malachi, we've got Sosa, we've got Lunchables. Those people were the guaranteed people to make it. And then we've got 3 sort of wild cards that there's so many good players, anybody could have done it. We got Jaden, we got Gallo, and the last person slipping my mind right now, Jose B. So, yeah, right now we got losers top 8. Malachi and Jaden this is a team kill for New York City. Jaden sort of a classic grizzled melee veteran who plays Peach and Sheik, and Malachi an up-and-comer. He only plays PM, but he plays the same characters as Jaden.
So the interesting thing is, like, if you guys don't know about these two, which it's possible, it could be new, this was like grand finals at Nebulous for months. And it would be Peach Dittos, Sheik Dittos. Jaden would go through the melee gauntlet of playing every character he knows to play since the days when he was called Vans. These players have a ton of experience, and you mentioned it before. Malachi plays melee characters, definitely not really known for the melee play. He's a PM player. And Jaden is that vet. He's Vans, man.
Yeah.
He's the guy who was taking people's money back in the day.
2004, 2003.
And now he's here playing PM, and he says it. I love this game, man. I'm not bored with it.
It's his main game, I would argue.
That's it. No, it's unbelievable. Yeah, for sure. He's on the New York PR for Melee.
Yeah.
And he barely shows up. That's the kind of respect that this man gathers as he goes around.
And so also, for a long time, nobody thought Jaden would be outranked as #1 on the New York, New Jersey PR. The person who did it was Malachi.
And Jaden dropped, man, to I think 6th. He dropped quite a bit. And right now, Jaden has a little bit of a lead, 70%. He's playing Peach. I don't think he likes the Sheik Ditto matchup, and it's because he respects Malachi's ability to tech chase and be able to basically not allow you to play the game.
Right.
And that's the thing. You know, Malachi's like, yo, I can't lose if you can't play.
Right. He's incredibly proficient at tech chasing. He's taken it to a next level. Junebug has called it not fair.
Yeah. And it definitely isn't.
And speaking of fairs, that one was unsafe. And
Jaden,
I think
Jaden's rocking the Kale tag. I think we went over this yesterday. League of Legends. He's a player of League of Legends.
He's good at a lot of games.
Yes, Jaden is natural.
It's unfair to how good he is at so many
natural.
games. We talk about they reminisce over you on the sound pack. Wow, and SD by Jaden. That side B was really unsafe.
So the thing is, you don't want to give Malachi any freebies at guarding, because 99% of the time he can do just fine on his own. Shoot that moonwalk. little slip and slide. But he can do it on his own. He doesn't need the help of a player, you know, with a flub or anything. So Jaden's got to make sure to not give him any freebies like that. And it's still an unbelievably tight game right now. Oh.
I will say Jaden has generally had a slight edge on Malachi, but it's not. Malachi has definitely taken sets.
I was going to say, you can almost say it's a different Malachi, though. Because there was a grand finals spree that Jaden basically won over Malachi. And you're like, man, this guy is, you know, the real deal Holyfield. And then over time, it slowly started to kind of...
That's right.
The gap lessened.
Malachi has a huge improvement rate in PM. One of those people who's getting better every time you see him.
Yeah, the power spike on him was incredible.
Oh wow, covered one option, and that boost grab was that running grab was a little bit too far.
Oh,
wow, and Jaden again throwing away 2 stocks.
The air dodge is too good.
Two. He's off stage. Bad position for Sheik, obviously. His character not so good at recovering. Oh, the edge cancel helps him out, and he air dodges very smartly, relieves some of that pressure that Jaden is so well known for.
That turn-up is causing a ruckus right now.
Yeah, and he is, oh my god, this grab is huge.
This could lead to a lot of problems for Jaden right now. Stacking up damage.
Oh my god, oh, and he needled him through. He needled him! He took everything from Jaden in that interaction.
And Malachi's even shaking his head no, like, man, I did not anticipate for that to work out that way.
How am I so good, he said. How am I so good?
How do I do it? I don't even understand how I do it. I don't even...
And if you're just tuning in also, this is the finale of the first Project M Championship circuit. We had a lot of cool events along the way, and this is where it all led to. And it's really showing up to be that kind of event that we all wanted. The best talent is here, and they came to play.
Yes, I'm so happy that the players did do justice by showing up. You know, sometimes you're worried about entrance and if they're going to show up, but I think the top players also made it a point to be like, hey, I gotta be there. Like, this is the event to be at.
And I mean show up also in the gameplay.
Yes, they are top four. 4 of the top 8, I think, were seeded 1 through 4, correct?
In the PMC, yeah, that's correct.
They chalked up for sure.
I'll have to double check the standings, but yeah, it's pretty close. Okay, really aggressive fair there, takes that lead for Malachi. What's so cool about this is because they both play each other's characters, they know the matchup so well.
Yeah, so you see kind of like a very crisp and clean kind of play. It's almost like this would be the actual footage you'd want to watch of like, how do I play against X character as X character?
Yeah.
You wouldn't refer to a set where it's like one player might not know as strong. No, these are like through and through Peach and Sheik mains.
Yeah. And incredibly proficient dual mains, both of them.
Yes, absolutely.
I think besides Lunchables, they have an argument for being some of the best dual mains in the game. Wow, is that a stitch? I'm sorry, I kind of missed it as I was going already to stage. My eyesight is going, I'm old, okay?
It's okay, man, we've all been there.
Oh wow, those jabs not too safe against Peach. She has such a fast option with Nair. Super unsafe up smash, but Jaden crouch canceled it to safely escape. Oh my gosh, and Malachi is looking really good, honestly.
Parasol saving Jaden's life.
So Malachi was known to be good in New York for a long time, but he didn't always show up gameplay-wise to Nationals. It looks like he's here to play.
Yeah, and I mean, he's won events on the circuit. He won Blacklisted too, and he's finished really highly on
Supernova. He's finished very highly.
Yeah, and in Supernova, he also did a really good job. I think he beat Junebug in that. His first time he beat Junebug was at Supernova, almost for sure.
He denied. I think that was Junebug's first placement out of top 8. It might have been.
Yes, because Smash Splash hadn't happened yet. So you know, Malachi is as
he started that new era of the new people at PM. Where nothing like the gameplay is evolving. You know?
He also just kind of, almost like he took the experience that other players had, and he kind of baptism by fire. Like he threw himself in there and was starting to get into these higher, nerve-wracking kind of matches where any player, like a single flub is a death. He was putting himself in those sets more and more often by placing so high that I think he shook off the bugs because it shot fired one. He didn't really place that well.
Right.
And all of a sudden he
lost a Junebug, in fact, from an air dodge.
From an air dodge.
That's what I hear. I didn't see it, but I hear. But Jaden also somebody who has, compared to Malachi, he has not been having good national results, so it's really cool to see him going so far in this tournament. And it's kind of a shame that they have to eliminate each other.
No, absolutely, especially because it's such a familiar matchup. Like this would have been a funny story in grand finals, not here at top 8.
Yeah, just the loser gets 7th.
Yes.
Wow, power shielding, all that, or perfect shielding. I always get those two mixed up.
But
and I think that is nearly it for Malachi. He just needs to swat him one more time. Good wait.
Yeah, that's and unfortunately for Jaden, that's like an awful spot to be in.
I hear Jaden also has to leave. I hope that's not affecting his mindset.
Yeah, Jaden, unfortunately, it looks like Jaden might have to leave, so who knows what he's thinking right now. Like, whatever, I gotta go, it doesn't really matter. But you know what? Moving up and placing, it means something. I mean, it's in cash.
And here we see the Sheik. Like we said, they both play each other's characters, and they will switch it around. We might see Jaden just take this game when switching, and we might see Malachi speed.
Yeah, the counter pick battle is definitely awkward when it comes to the two of them.
Yeah. Good RAR back air showing he knows the PM tech.
That's not an RAR back air.
Why did
I have a new name for it. That is a banjo. Hear me out. There was a beautiful discussion on Reddit about how raw back air is a raw bear and a rare bear, and rare wear has the rare bear banjo. Bang, body, done. That's it. Reddit is amazing. Yeah. So instead of going through that, look at that RAR and raw banjo. Hit him with the banjo.
The banjo bear, or just the
banjo? Just the banjo. You should know because it's the rare bear, which is banjo. Thank you, Reddit. I loved reading that. It was like a 30-comment post. It was fantastic.
So when Falco does a RAR back air, is it
a
rare banjo? Is it a banjo kazooie?
No, it'd just be a kazooie. That's amazing. Wow, you are on point.
Not a banjo kazooie?
No, I think it'd just be kazooie.
Rare bear and a bird is a banjo kazooie.
Back to the gameplay. I'm sorry. I can't believe I took us so far off with that. I promised I was gonna say it though.
I don't think you're gonna have to send me that link because I definitely missed that discussion. Whoa, nice SDI up there to break the jab reset. In Melee and PM, there's this thing where if somebody has not teched, you can jab them and they will stand up. But if you SDI it, you can get out of it.
So here's where it gets even more interesting. You have both of them with the ability to actually play Zelda to a pretty decent level.
That's true.
Too.
They also have a tertiary Zelda.
So it's insane because you kind of feel like the bag of tricks never really ends for either one of these characters.
It's an incredible game, PM, in that way, in that there are so many variables. You can learn so much in this game and be viable. You know, like there are places where Zelda might be useful for Jaden or Malachi. And that just isn't the case in Melee. Okay, cleans up that stock with a fair off the platform. Jaden needs to get on the board with the game.
Yeah, this
will the Sheik be the one to do it?
Yeah, this could be the end of Jaden's
Jesus, all those dash attacks. Oh, really? Kind of.
I can't believe that worked. Your reaction was exactly how I felt. Like that down air really beat that out.
But then he crouch canceled the follow-up, which is good.
And Jaden and Malachi are both his humongous favorites here on the East Coast too. Like, they're also good players, but they're also good people.
This is that brutal tech chase.
This is it. Look, Malachi's not. Look at that. Malachi's not really. Oh, Jaden's like, listen, man, I've been doing this since before like you were born. You're looking young.
And that grab, the difference in the grab tells a huge story there. Like, you saw how Jaden goes for the reads. He charged a smash. He did an F tilt. It just goes to show you there's the new school versus the old school.
Yeah.
In Melee 2, tech chasing is becoming, reaction tech chasing is becoming very popular. And in PM, it's also proven to be really effective.
Gotta wonder if Jaden's got enough in him. There's a lot of percentage already at Zelda.
Oh,
that's gonna be it.
Not a good trade. Malachi 3-0s. Jaden makes a very respectable 7, considering he didn't place at any of the PMCC events. He was the only